Well, I've got a little message for you. I've thought about this for a long time. You know, I kind of thought about this as towards young people. But it's really just for all ages, is what it is. You know, and I'll just got to tell you, I'm not the one to be talking about this because I haven't mastered anything. But I'll just tell you straight up, start with, you know, I talk about young people, but, boy, you just got to stand up on 2 feet. You know, Ephesians chapter 6, verse 1 says to be strong in the Lord and in His mighty power. And that means stand up on 2 feet. Find that deep down gut desire to be the man or woman God wants you to be. You know, several years ago, I was selling beef and Red Creek marinade. I don't know if y'all know what that is, but it's a great marinade if you buy it. L.E. New made that, and I'll never forget this as long as I live. We were sandblasting some grills and gonna do a cooking for people and with the beef and the marinade. Anyway, we were out there with one of those commercial sandblasters. If you ever heard one of those run, they're really loud. Well, the guy was walking around there. He's a little bit upset, I guess, about the noise and such as that. And anyway, he's kind of wandering around there, you know, and his face was a little red, and he was mumbling, muttering this and that and the other. And finally, L.E., he just said, "Why don't you stand up on 2 feet like a man instead of walking around here on 4 legs like a dog whining?" Oh, boy, I tell you what, that guy's face got so red, and he just stomped off. But isn't that the truth? Isn't that the truth? Oh, L.E., he was just a good old cowboy guy, but you might look his story up someday. It's good. But I'll say, stand up, look people in the eye, have a good firm handshake, like you mean business. Be honest, work hard, do what's right. You know when you do what's wrong, don't you? Did you know it's easier to do what's wrong than it is right? Do you know it takes somebody that's weak to do what's wrong and somebody strong to do what's right? You ever thought about that? Heard Brent Adams say that years ago. You're going to make lots of mistakes. People are going to disappoint you. Believe me. Show yourself to be aggravating rascal, ain't he? Show yourself to be approved. Don't just be a sponge that soaks up everything that comes your way. You examine it. Look at it. I've heard that it's best to have the Bible in one hand, a newspaper in the other hand. Study to show thyself approved. 2 Timothy 3:16. You ever really read that lately? Listen to this. All Scripture is inspired by God and useful to teach us what is true and to make us realize what is wrong with our lives. It corrects us when we are wrong and teaches us to do what is right. Boy, you can't say nothing but amen to that, can you? Make it your ambition to learn as much as you possibly can about everything. About life. What's going on in the world. How the world works. God gave you a brain. Now use it. Pray for guidance. That wise man, that's what he tells me lots of times when I ask about advice. He said, just seek God's direction. You know what? Take time to enjoy the little things in life, too. Just like a little rock here, or just a bush, or an insect or a spider crawling on a ledge. Little things in life. Get outside, enjoy. Don't forget the word enjoy. Everyone has a different job to do. Not all of us can or needs to do the same job. We have different talents. God made us that way. You know what? Don't try to be too fancy either. That'll just get you in trouble. Always think, plan, and figure all the time. That will give you direction. Take care of what is in your control. Let God worry about what's not in your control. Don't let technology steal your time. You just heard my phone go off. You decide what time to give technology. Without technology, I couldn't be doing this. And like I said, these are good things to hear, but boy, I have not mastered anything. Somebody said you learn from your mistakes. I just seem to make them over. Strive for a good reputation. You can't buy a good reputation no matter how much money you have. But you can sure enough ruin one in less than a minute. I've seen that happen. Ask advice from people that know more than you do. Find those people. Seek them out. Listen to your elders. Respect your elders. You know what, along another line, let your grudges go. It'll just ruin you to hang on to your grudges. Be very calculated in what you do and every step you take. Remember, this is the devil's world. Flee him. Resist him. Draw near to God. Listen to 2 John chapter 15, verse 17. Or 1 John. Do not love this world, nor the things it offers you, for when you love the world, you do not have the love of the Father in you. For the world offers only a craving for physical pleasure, a craving for everything we see, and pride in our achievements and possessions. These are not from the Father, but are from this world. And this world is fading away, along with everything that people crave. But anyone who does what pleases God will live forever. You know, and I've read out of the Bible, and I just got to tell you again, you just pick up this word and you read it. Young people, you know, to finish off here, run from anything that stimulates youthful lusts. Instead, pursue righteousness, righteous living, faithfulness, love, and peace. Enjoy the companionship of those who call on the Lord with pure hearts. You know, you find those people that can really help you in your life. You find them. You get close to them. Stand up on 2 feet. I hear this word, millennials. You know, we got to get away from all those words. We just got to be God's people and stand up. Deep down gut desire, you find out the person, the man or the woman that God wants you to be.